Lou and Kelly, Lou and his wife are both in the chat with us. Go say hi to both of them. Yesterday was an incredible Today special we had from Benefit. Congratulations to everybody that was able to pick that up. They also have a weekly deal drop that will end on Sunday. This 3 years running, you guys have voted on and made the best mascara here at HSN. Outside the HSN bubble, Benefit is the #1 mascara brand out in the beauty world. This is why. Weightless volume. When I say they actually use like astronaut technology to do it, 36 hours of look at the length, look at the volume, smudge proof, flake free. This slimpact brush is gorgeous. I love it. It gets every little nook and cranny. One full size is $29. This is the original. This is what you would normally see. $29 for one. 2 full size, you're getting the second one for 50 cents. Free shipping and handling, but my friends, maybe 3 times a year we bring in waterproof, maybe. 2-pack of the waterproof. This is going very, very fast. Stock up on it. I do still have it today. Maggie Ford Danielson is joining me on Skype. Hi!
Hi.
Is Annie getting some sleep? She needs it. It was an incredible day yesterday.
Girlfriend did that yesterday. She is getting some sleep. I was like, I will take your show. And I'm Tina. I love you. So, I wanted to talk about BADgal Bang. It's my favorite. It's my absolute favorite.
I get to say waterproof. I didn't think we were going to make it to Thursday because it always goes first. We rarely offer it in the waterproof, but same formula.
Yes. So here's the thing about BADgal Bang. BADgal Bang is our #1 selling mascara, not only at HSN, thank you for everyone who's obsessed with it, but at Benefit Cosmetics. And like you said, Tina, almost like 2-3 times a year, that's it. We bring you the waterproof version. So all you have to do is choose, do you want the regular? This is going to give you the most volume, the most length. Look at my lashes. I'm using, actually what I did is I layered both of them together. But look at, these are my lashes before. It is 6 o'clock in the morning here in California. My lashes are non-existing. You cannot see them. They're actually there, but when I use BADgal Bang, look at the length, look at the lift, look at that juicy volume at the root. And all you have to do is choose, do I want the original formula, which is going to give you that gorgeous patent leather, sexy black volume, or do I want that exact same result, but in a true 100% waterproof? Now, what you're seeing here is Tressia putting this on. First of all, she's just like me, okay? Our lashes are barely existing when we wake up. They're there, but they need a little help. They need a little support, right? Look at that difference. Not only are her lashes beautiful, jet black, they look triple the length. They look thicker. They look more voluminous. But here's why mascara is important. Because her eye looks bigger. She looks younger. Now let's watch her apply. Look at that brush. This is what makes BADgal Bang so incredible. No matter if you're using the regular or the waterproof, exact same brush. It is what we call a slim packed brush, Tina. What that means is it is a very slim, sleek profile brush. It's not a big, fluffy, chunky brush. It's the opposite, okay? I want you to consider this. It's more like a comb. And if you've never used a brush like this, I promise you it's a game changer. Because what you get with a slim, sleek, small profile brush is you get accuracy. If you have short lashes, if you have fine lashes, you can get into those lashes at the base of the lash without clumping, without smudging on your lid. If you want lashes and results like you see here on Tressia, like you see here on me, you saw on the models at the beginning, this is the buck stops here, truly, truly.
I tell you, the brush will find lashes you didn't even know you had. That being able to get into the corner, get really into the sides, and like you were saying, almost like it's finding them and grabbing them. This brush is my favorite brush of all mascaras. Like, I love this brush. It's super easy. I never hit anything else, like my nose, my underneath, my on top, because again, it's not big and fluffy and chunky. And this will never get chunky. It has got that weightless volume.
That's right. And look at those. I love that shot. Thank you. Because here's the thing. Mascara clumps usually, right?
Yep.
Not with this because it's so lightweight. We actually use aero particles derived from space technology to give you the volume without the weight. So this beautiful model's name is Jan, and she was really struggling with clumping mascara, right? But look at that separation, that definition. Her lashes are insanely long when she's using this mascara. And again, you have that accuracy with that beautiful, really slim brush and that weightless volume. Because here's the thing, most volumizing mascaras, I'm going to give you a little insider info, everybody. Most volumizing mascaras create the look of thick lashes with a thick formula, that you're
Oh.
actually putting thick formula on your lashes. What we did at Benefit is we said, well, why would we want to do that? We're Benefit. Let's actually recreate something that no one's done before. Oh, Jan's there.
I
Yay.
know.
Hi, Jan.
I was like, I
Let's
felt like I was having like is she here or not here? We just saw Jan in the video,
yeah.
but this is her live in
But
studio.
look, yeah, that look, and I love to get in close on Jan because what I want to show you guys is we said, let's recreate volumizing mascara. Let's create a formula that's so thin and lightweight that even if you have more mature eyelashes, even if you have thin or sparse eyelashes, this is not going to weigh them down. Let's do something crazy. Let's be crazy. Instead of having a giant fluffy brush,
Yep.
let's make a brush that's slim and sleek. And also, Tina, it's flexible. Have you
Yep.
ever tried to bend it and flex it?
Yep.
So that you're not poking yourself. It feels comfortable. It's delicate for your eyes. That is what we did. And that's why it's the #1 seller at HSN. And we're the #1 prestige mascara company in the United States. But because I want to show you this brush, I know we're going to go back to Jan, but look at this brush, everybody. Ready? Watch this. Do you see how bendy and flexy this is? You see how soft and flexible? And watch where I'm going to go inside right onto my lash line, okay? Now, I want you to think about, before I do this, I want you to think in your mind, or maybe you're getting ready right now. How big is your mascara that you're currently using? One of those giant, big, fluffy, stiff brushes? If it is, can you do this? Can you get right into the base of your
Yep.
lash? Can you wiggle? Can you pull up? Can you get into the corner of your lash? Can you wiggle? Can you pull up? Can you get underneath your lash like this and really be so accurate with your application that it doesn't smudge? Look at the difference, Tina,
Look at,
between my lashes and this side. Isn't that
listen,
crazy?
Maggie, you ain't got to tell me. I love this stuff. Listen, if you talk to Amy Morrison, you talk to any of us, we are bad gal girlies.
I know
I
you are.
stock up. We love this one. I'm just like Maggie. I love to layer, and it will never get thick. It will never get clumpy. It will never flake away throughout the day where you get those little specks of like mascara throughout the day. Everything about this is so different, from the brush to the formula to the everything. This is how you become #1. In mascara brands, prestige mascara brands, Benefit is #1, literally #1. And I'm not talking about here at HSN, I mean in the beauty world. And then here, 3 years running best mascara. One of these at any makeup counter, Benefit, anywhere you go, full size, it's $29. Sells all the time. What do we say? Like every 9 seconds, one sells in a full size. You're getting the second one here for 50 cents. We will ship it to you for free. I do not have auto ship on this, so the entire deal is gonna completely go away on Sunday when the weekly deal drop expires, so I would stock up. 2 of the original, it is water resistant, it's all the things we just said, but I get excited when we say waterproof because it is rare, very rare. We do waterproof and it always sells out first. The brush, I don't know, this one? Oh, there we go. There's the brush.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Maggie, we had waterproof. Was it
Yeah.
last summer you and I, we did the waterproof together and it sold out in one airing?
Absolutely. So here's the thing. Waterproof is pretty rare. There's not a lot of mascara brands
No.
that make a waterproof. We decided, because this is our best-selling formula, right?
Yep.
The BADgal Bang. If you love a waterproof and you know who you are, listen, waterproof isn't for everyone. Some people really want to be able to, more easily remove your mascara. However, if you are someone who really likes a waterproof, who needs a waterproof, here's why you might need a waterproof, okay? Do you have oily eyelids? Do you have, even if you have dry skin, sometimes we get a lot of natural oils
Yeah.
on our eyelids. Do you have crepey eyelids? Do you like to do hot yoga, play pickleball, play
Yeah.
tennis, go to the beach? And listen, no shame if you want to glam yourself up, go to the beach. You do you, girl. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? You need all those moments require, and I'm not going to just say you can have it. it requires a waterproof mascara.
Yes.
And our waterproof is the exact same brush as the original.
Yep.
It's the formula has been altered just slightly so that it is a true waterproof formula. So you can have all the assurances that this sucker is not going to budge. You get the length, you get the volume, you get the separation that you see here on Jan, you saw on me, you saw on Tressia. But what you need to do, just so you know, you once it's on, it's locked on. You got to, oh God, every time, Jan, every time I see this, I just cannot. Did you guys see that transformation? Because here's the thing. Jan, she's got those gorgeous blue eyes, those beautiful lids. I mean, stunning. But when she's wearing mascara, and this is why mascara is important, because yes, we all love dark lashes. We all love separated lashes. But wearing mascara makes us look younger.
Look at that.
Period. It makes us look more put together. Period. You can wear beautiful eyeshadow and lipstick and all those fun things. But if you're not wearing mascara, you're not going to look pulled together. You're not going to look younger.
Well, you look like washed out.
That's right. You told me, look at this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this with my eye. I look like I woke up at 5:15 to get ready for the show, right? Okay. But here's the thing. I'm going to do this. Wow.
Yep.
Look. And that's with my BADgal Bang. Okay. And I'd love to go over again to Tressia, because Tressia is really the one. I love showing her transformation.
Tressia, you're being called to the stage.
oh, never mind. She's not there.
She's coming.
I'm sorry.
No, she's coming. I like Tressia's because she has gorgeous eyes, Mag, but when she puts that mascara on.
Yeah. Ooh. So here's the thing. We're looking at Tressia. You're like, oh my goodness. Of course, she's a model on TV. Of course she is. She's gorge. But I want you to take a look at the before, because guess what? Secret's out. She's just like us, okay? She's just like us, meaning she wakes up. Yes, she has her brows on. She did her brows, but look at those eyes. In the before, if you wake up, you have puffiness on your eyes, right? You need a mascara to open up the eye. I want you to take a look at that gorgeous close-up, because there is absolutely no clumping. Her lashes are beautifully separated. They are not going to budge. They're not going to smudge. The volume. And that's what the key is about this mascara. This is a volumizing mascara. But, and here's the big thing, we took the technology of a standard volumizing mascara and we turned it on its head. Everyone else has a thick formula. We went ultra lightweight. People thought, well, you can't get volume if you have a thin formula. Yes, you can, if it has aero particles, if it has provitamin B5. Everyone else said, oh, you need a gigantic brush in order to create the look of a thick lash. We said, no, you don't. You need the slimpact brush. You need a slim, sleek, thin, flexible brush. And then the end is, the rest is history. #1 seller on HSN, #1 mascara brand in the US. If you haven't tried it, now is the time. And Tina, you get to choose your formula.
Waterproof. It is outselling. And I know everybody likes different things, but I think the reason we come up here, we talk about waterproof, and I oversay it, is because we don't do it very often. So I know everybody waits for the basically buy one, get one in the waterproof, in the BADgal Bang from Benefit here at HSN. Literally everybody waits. It's here. I still have it, but the entire deal, which is Thursday, Sunday, the entire weekly deal drop will go away. If the waterproof sells out before Sunday, when the deal, we're not reloading. Like what we have is what we have. But if you went to any makeup counter and you asked for a full size in BADgal Bang, it's $29. It sells every 9 seconds. Another one goes into, a new home. 2 of them today, we're gonna ship it to you for free, whether you're stocking up, whether you know somebody that loves BADgal Bang, you're like, let me grab a few of these for them as well. But I'll tell you, the brush, the formula, it is so different, and that is what we want. We want different, and that's what we get from you guys, Maggie.
Absolutely. And because again, mascara, most of us own a mascara, right? So what I'm trying to do is, you might think, okay, maybe you could switch. Maybe I don't, maybe I have a BADgal Bang. If you do, then you know the value. You're gonna pop this. You probably already got this set. If you have never tried this, here's what I want to ask you. When you wake up in the morning, do your lashes, do they transform like mine? When you wake up in the morning, do your lashes transform like you saw on Tressia, like you saw on Jan? If the answer is no, if you've been getting smudging, if you've been getting clumping, then all you have to do is just try this duo. Because first of all, one of them is basically free. But more importantly than that is that your lashes will have the transformation that you see on me, that you saw on Jan, that you saw, I know Tina, you love it. It's just, that's it.